93.3 in Kumasi. Attention ninginano anopay aha ana ewo yabebu with dynamics so within that part of the country. Now a fair report ahodwa anopay abanu ninano. We will share a set of the report with you. Now a fair way a delegate baby and commanding nano ekeka call you can be better informed. Said a bit me ahead of Friday's election. Now the key important thing is who be Nyamiya Doma Efiada, okay, across 9 regions of Ghana, New Patriotic Party, which is the NPP, ebetimi atuaba. Nyamiya Doma Memerida, about 6 regions, ana ebetimi atuaba na afensu kwesiada na afe the Bono East region, abronye eho grupa. One more ebetuaba kwesiada, they will be the last region to vote for their new regional executive going into 2024. It is a way a delegate. You are most welcome to a Kessben marching. Say I don't pay what journey and you will ever be undertaking this exercise. Now, before the ending of the first 4 years, which is the first regime of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, especially within the last year of the first term, and a slogan, and now say a mantra by the New Patriotic Party, and that mantra no very simple. The NPP wants to break the 8-year rule regimes abba, especially under this fourth between the New Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress. It is very important why and then who becomes the leader of the party in the respective regions, ebetimi play a major role going into 2024. As to whether or not, say, the New Patriotic Party ebetimi are breaking the 8-year regime of flow. Say, in fear what you be yebetu aba asesa ban ama party fufuro bi aba no. The exercise weekend we play a very important role. Therefore, the more reason why SSC you take notice. Now, scientific evidence of the Ashanti region, Dr. Smart Sapon, senior research fellow at the Kumasi Technical University, came with a research and a report I will release here and drop, telling us who is in the lead for the Ashanti region. And Drano Pajumedia, so Mekaya Amawoti as yes, about 5 candidates are contesting their chairmanship slot within the Ashanti region. Now, let's do a little bit of Ndra, the Dr. Sapon, Edifree Kumasi Technical University at the Bay. So, ladies and gentlemen of the press, good morning to you. As a researcher, blah, 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 and only any introduction, Ndra, Wontumi at the Bay. Now, let's zoom in into the key areas. Or say, 1, the NPP wishes to break the 8 and executives to be elected are responsible to ensuring that the wishes become reality. The incumbent is seeking to break the 8 in a competition with 4 strong men of almost equal stature. The executives to be elected will have to come face to face with a likely 12 team from the opposition NDC in the Ashanti region. And mind you, this report, Andra, Dr. Smart Sapon, release a basic argument on the Ashanti region. The dynamics will play out in the Ashanti region will go a very long way for us to determine, say, the New Patriotic Party. But one more to me, a breaking 8, and now so say one to me, but I call the next slide. Now, the Ashanti region in general, there were 47 constituencies. In the 47 constituencies, Ediana Obibe here, ebetimi amanetimi ewini to become the next regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party. Now, these are the dynamics. I say the national records, as per the Dr. Sapon, Ayeno, Fabino Insunsuansu, Ebeba in the Ashanti region, Ebenya an impact on the national level. But I am more interested in the dynamics that play out in the Ashanti region. I said the National Party recorded a net loss of negative 2.5 in 2020 as compared to 2016. And in generality, 2016 about 2 years, the New Patriotic Party recorded 53.7%, whilst in 2020, percentage points, so about 51.2%. It tells you clearly that there is a difference, a negative in terms of vote. It tells you, say, the New Patriotic Party, wamunyaya in 2016, as compared to the wamunyaya in 2020, what constituted that? Report, is about to tell us. I say, and is seeking to improve its performance in 2024. On the other hand, the regional party, the New Patriotic Party, also recorded a net loss of negative 3.5 Okay, in 2020, representing 72.8% versus 2016, where the region in its entirety recorded 76.3% in terms of the regional output. Wama the regional breakdown of the way Asante region efa so etuaba edema the New Patriotic Party. Now in 2016, the party had a lot of votes in the Asante region as a stronghold. They recorded about 76.3% as compared to 2020 Abano. So due to a low voter turnout, and then other issues are a party apathy. People who feel say one more within the party within the first term, no one want to me all of that contributed to the reduced numbers in terms of voter and it's seeking to improve the performance in 2024. The fact is that all constituencies in the Ashanti region did a net loss in 2020. And that is a very important thing. As I said, now, Dr. Sapo, per this research and telling us that over 47 constituencies a Ashanti region in 2020, constituency beyond one more bar, one munya, so anti compared to 2016. And it's a woody 2016 a case study, and they are compared the voter if we Ashanti region by to 2020, and then it tells you clearly that the New Patriotic Party in 2016 performed better in the Ashanti region as compared to 2020. The more reason why Wontumi have a very tough competition in the Ashanti region. Now, Dr. Sapon tells us about the methodology I will use here and the data collection and the validation was starting research from Tuesday, 11th of January to Friday, the 20th of what? May 2022. And it can tell you clearly, says our research is very current. The methods are mixed, whether quantitative or qualitative. Now the population and sample size, and with a population of 869, or sample about 540 people to interview and to get responses from various constituencies within the Ashanti region. And those are the factors making up the sampling factor and then the evaluation. So let's go to the other slide. Now respondents. Now this is very important because one more Dr. Sapo report, when you are mukasa delegates. Abatua, Wamobeto on Friday, if you are there, one more the opportunity to vote for a new chairman or still probably vote for the incumbent chairman. And when you delegate now, if we're a candidate or you are an aspirant within this race, so you would have to take a very important look at the respondent. Wontumi responded to the questionnaire, what they call abonte. So now ethical, confidentiality assurance, blah blah blah. I don't know. And near my researcher, let's go to the other side. According to the delegate, performance of the region in election 2020 was more blamable on the national level than the person of regional chairman. Very late release of election logistics and negative influence of independent candidates are some of the causes. And the respondents are one more essential delegates. Dr. Saponini team no any omokasa ye no patche say aba MPP enya in the Ashanti region so it is not because regional executives no ana anyo mo adwuma ye, but rather no womo de sobo no ebo empanyfo party ni empanyfo one kind na one national level de di kan say niema na party fo hia de be ye adwuma ye fe no logistics womo betimi de aye campaign ni ade no party at the national level and release sa niema ntem. Point 2, womo ka biem echire say party na womo share on the constituencies, especially with the parliamentary candidate. Bebrena bufu ya wamuko independent no, and also ekahubi and a dynamics any abana a call form for the New Patriotic Party in 2020 no. As much as we did no, no until etime echo say and those are some of the factors. I say all aspirants had good messages, but many delegates believe that Chairman Wontumi has the agility and resilience to overcome the machination of the main opposition in the Ashanti region. Now, Dr. Sapo is telling us, simple put, said delegate when you mukasa over 540. The majority of them now no say they believe in the leadership of Chairman Wontumi, because and they when free say Chairman Wontumi the su ene ne bobre ne tebia ne the way our first wa waya ne niema no waya threat to the NDC for in Ashanti region no esro no. So if they have Chairman Wontumi leading the party in the Ashanti region, yes still they believe that or no the executives ebetimi perform better. Or say the study affords all aspirants the opportunity to marshal out strategies to overturn or consolidate their fortunes as presented. And to research we aspirant a very good opportunity at the mouth. Say in the last 2 days here, akama abatu no etimi abasono. O mop up strategy awobeye na afei from enadi kosi o chile numre until say abatu no be so on Friday no a good information the ma wa obetimi e de aye juba. Yenko the next slide quick one na yenko. Okay. And those are the percentages. Now the aspect as I say Dr. Sapo Nankasa Bechem, this is the map of the Ashanti region. Okay. 47 constituencies. In some of the constituencies, Chairman Odenho Kwekuapia is recording 49.0%, whilst Chairman Wontumi is recording 45.7%. It tells you that wamu key contenders, no any aspirants no Obiano one stronghold constituencies delegate no ebe pese womobetu aba ede amano. Now what the research has failed to mention here on this map no the series of constituencies we are dealing with, but wama the real indication. So for instance, if it's Bantima or it's Crofrom and Nasa Kwabri East and Nasa Hefano, this research is not showing us on the map, but yes still we have the percentage indication. And no maybe later on no Yabama Dr. Sapo Nankasa Ababa Betraying baby figures no in favor of Chairman Wontumi, and then baby the other candidates then so figures no in favor of them. Now afiyetimi put it in perspective. But you yanko the other one. A cluster analysis of the candidates and ye actual no. The next one, but you na fancy. Okay. And in generality no wako from constituency to constituency ni 47 of them. Now we see overall average performance analysis of the Ashanti region NPP elections. Now Dr. Sapo is telling us by clear indication that per constituency analysis are why based on respondents non-sema wamoka Chairman Wontumi is in the lead with 57.8% plus or minus 9 and what they ama Chairman Wontumi. Now Odeno Kweku Apia Chairman is also coming second to Chairman Wontumi with 36.5% plus or minus 3.6. It means sa percentage we figures ye betimi abeka ne de ho e betimi so ate every need mo. Then the other remaining 3 candidates Orua Ediomi and afei so the other 2 candidates e ka ho ni nyina so no all put together no wo mo benya 6.2% plus or minus 1.2. And this is what Dr. Smart Sapon is also telling us from the Kumasi Technical University. And this is what one also any year komo. Now it tells you say way research where anything to go by there. It means as at 20th of May, okay, and 25th, as at 20th of May, the new patriotic party in the Ashanti region, Ekoto Aba. Then it tells you clearly, said Chairman Wontumi was in the lead, according to this report, not me. Now, let's look at the profiles of a year and paying for a contest, the key 5 competitors. Now, we are very fortunate. And pay your candidates never con ewofia. We are one also beba na wabetre na what the news were do no any baby or biano ediame. Now, Chairman Adiomi, who's Adiomi is aspiring to be the next regional chairman of the new patriotic party in the Ashanti region. The Honorable Adiomi, who's Adiomi was born on September 7, 1960. Is a Ghanaian political leader and a former member of parliament for the Ejeso constituency in the Ashanti region. He is a member of the New Patriotic Party and a former deputy minister for roads and highways. And he obtained his BSc blah 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 from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. He has served as chief engineer for the Highways Authority in Tamale and then subsequently transferred to Kumasi, the Ashanti region, on a year 1987. Anna Wanunso Edini Juma. Now, prior to becoming the member of parliament for Ejiso, na Waye Juma as head of a year highway authority in the Ashanti region and Tamale, which is the northern region, respectively. He has come into politics. He has gained a deputy ministerial portfolio, and now he's no more the member of parliament for Ejiso, and also any. Now, Yamra a year, Odeno Kweku appear. Was participating in the annual delegate conference. The things you know about him, a popular and a well-experienced politician whose records in the NPP date back from 1992. So it tells you clearly, say, as a member of the party, from 1992, or joining a Niamani Bebrehonoma, due to his enormous experience, he is a board member of the ECG and as well management member of the National Under-17 football team. And the little that you need to know about a year Odeno Kweku Appiah, born on 23rd June 1971 at Rome. He is also 50 years now. Now, Ocean a track record now. Highest education. He was a master's degree in peace and security and as well intelligence from UPSA. Coka, the occupation in the BBI, chairman of chairman and all of that, the profile, and so that is chairman Odeno Kweku Appiah. A little bit about him, his personal attributes, his real. Now, majority of the people within the Ashanti region are saying, Chairman Odeno Kweku Appiah is considered as the key strategist for the new Patriotic Party, especially within the 2020 elections. And that if he is to become the next regional chairman of the NPP in the Ashanti region, then automatically the National Democratic Congress will have to find themselves to be blamed. Wamubebre to rescue power from the hands of Chairman Odeno Kweku Appiah. And those are some of his accolades and some of the impact I want making. Now coming back to the incumbent chairman, Bernard and Chibo Siako, Chairman Wontumi, a regional chairman of the new Patriotic Party in the Ashanti region. A popular Ghanaian politician of the NPP, Chairman Wontumi, is also considered for a lot of Eniyema Awaye. He recently expressed interest and put in a bid to buy Chelsea Football Club in the United Kingdom. And profile way, one more kasa the try to buy. I can find the internet so one more kasa campaign teams and they put to everything they want us to say together. And one of them our production team born in 1976 at Bosomtwe. He is now 46 years old. His highest education completed SHS at Prempeh College in 1996. A small-scale miner, farmer, and a contractor, engineer Hanson's mines, and also what the Edine Juma owns a plot, and then it does a lot of houses in the country. Chairman Wontumi how wealthy he is. The political journey, or say, has never worked in the lower ranks of the party, such as polling station executive, but rather he was a constituency chairman for Bosomtwe for only one term, and then he became the regional chairman for 2 consecutive terms now. If Chairman Wontumi is to win again, then it means ne third term mu ana all coin. But the next one say ebi ohobima na afeyem fancy. And those are some of the profiles of omo dia ma na anope we are privileged the chairman himself, one of the aspirants, Nankasa Ewo Studio, he will be talking to us about himself and then the vision what to become the next regional chairman of the new Patriotic Party. And in a snapshot,